Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Bug Fables. Last time we left off, we arrived here in the Termite Kingdom, and even though some of the things here are pretty questionable, as far as I've noticed so far, the music's great. What I mean by questionable is there was a salaryman that we saw earlier that was complaining about how much work he had, and the people seem like they're all addicted to basically this world's equivalent of McDonald's, so sometimes technology can't be good. Ah, your Team Snakemouth, you plan on fighting in the Colosseum? Did I talk to them last time? I know I didn't, go over here at all. Only audience or contestants. Your little shop is here, and you're selling honey drops and leaves. They don't usually sell those, I believe. So I am recording these at night now instead of in the morning. So we get to avoid my, weird morning voice, but we get significantly more loopy me, so we'll see how that goes. See that picture on the back? That was a legendary champion that beat the Colosseum 5 years consecutively. He suddenly disappeared though. I wonder if new challengers will take that picture now. Oh, I will defeat Rock Hawk or Rock Beetle, whatever that bug is. Probably a termite maybe? Oh hey, welcome to the Colosseum. Right now, we don't have any fights happening. Come back later when we do. Aww. Oh, I was similarly excited, V. Similarly excited. I just realized I forgot to set my timer for this episode, so as I blindly walk and hopefully don't run into a wall and look like an idiot, like I just did, I'm gonna go ahead and start that timer so I know how long I've been recording. So we looked into basically everything else here last episode, so why don't we just go ahead and see what's up with the Termite King and Queen. Ooh, there's a new discovery over there, I see. Is this a discovery as well? That's a weird statue. I cannot decipher what the artist wished to convey. Whatever. Or wait, no, that was V. Whatever. Wow, so we get 2 discoveries in this one room. We are the Queen's caretakers. It's a heavy task. Uh-huh. Hey, it's rare that we get outsiders here. Wait, you're with the ants? Oh, look at the time, I must go. Oh, they must really not like ants. Oh, come on, this isn't a discovery. I was sure it was going to be. Hello, Queenie. Queen. Team Snakemouth. You gonna go in? I'm a bit nervous. It's not often a queen's the one requesting an audience. If only it was just that. I cannot help but think that if I fail, we are all doomed. Queen, you... So the report was true, to think someone like you would come here. Our royals will now grace you. Don't pull anything funny. Let's go. Alright, have a feeling we're in for a long cutscene here. Whoa, that is a big thorax. I guess that's what that would be called. Or is that a cushion? Or is that a part of her body? It might be a cushion, actually. It kind of looked like it was a part of her body for a second. Oh my lovely, the guards just handed me a most jolly report. Is that so? What is it, dear? They said a visitor that will surprise us has arrived. They should be here soon. Oh, they didn't even tell him who it was. Oh my dear, it really is. You. How dare you walk into my hall and break the moon's long separation of our people? Your Eminences. That is King Hector IV and Queen Lyra II for you, Aunt. My apologies, King Hector, Queen Lyra. Hector IV, not Hector. Dear, watch yourself, you'll faint from disgust. What is your business? What? I won't mince words nor play around the issue. The Ant Kingdom has been raided by the wasps. My people have been hurt, and the artifacts of old have been taken. The artifacts? So you did find them after so much struggle. And then you incompetently lost them. I gotta say, his crown makes him look more like a jester than a king. Indeed, the Wasp King holds power I had never witnessed. Even my loyal knights V, Kabbu, and Leif had a hard time with the Wasp King. Nice to meet you. It is my honor. What's up? What a Leif thing to say. Threw away that Maki of yours. He was injured in the attack. It would not have been prudent for him to come. Such a varied team. Seems just anyone can get into Bugaria these days. What's that supposed to mean? V, you gotta shut it this once. Is that Kabbu or Leif? I can't tell. The chat bubble's just kind of pointing to all three of them. I think Leif's mouth was moving though, but I think he also had a chat bubble. What's it to us then? You rolled poorly and you got your trinkets stolen. You presume we should worry, as if our great defense could be felled by some wasps. This dome of ours has survived storms without a single scratch. You truly think so, that the Wasp King, who's found the magic of flame, and will soon obtain the full power of the Everlasting Sapling, shall be of no threat to you? Flame, you say? That sapling is a darn myth that drove your mother insane. Oh, how many more moons we could have had with her if she hadn't become so obsessed. It is not a myth. Watch your tone, Ant. We found the mask, the tablet, and the key, or were those myths as well? The king is heading towards the giant's lair, an area none dare to tread. He would lead a crazed army towards such a place based on simple hearsay? Open your eyes. Do you think I would travel the wasteland personally and bear brunt to your crass tone? If all of Bugaria wasn't facing great peril, do you think of me so pathetically? I accepted and respected our treaty after our negotiations turned sour. I am not asking you to change your mind in that regard, but if you care for your people, you won't turn a blind eye to the danger heading our way. Oh, that was a mouthful. Quite a little monologue she had there. Grr. Dear, calm yourself. You're being blinded by the past. You can't truly mean she swayed you. Ants are unrefined in many ways. They cannot match our intellect either. But they do not yield under pressure and work very hard. It is nature's way. I know you speak the truth, Queen Elzant II. Lyra, you are always too soft. And you too stubborn. That's why I am by your side. Yeah, I can see that. What would you ask of us? Although it would be for the best for our nations to try and reconcile, right now what we need is a way to head towards the giant's lair. A way to cross the sea. Dear, weren't the scientists... You mean that? You trust them with that? Is it an airship? Please tell me it's an airship. Oh, it's missing just a few touches. It'll be a fun test ride, grumble. Will you help us then in protecting Bugaria? I'm not convinced. Dear? You say your knights lost to that puny wasp. You think our soldiers wouldn't match up? I wish for proof of the enemy's strength. We do not think you'd wish for their visit upon your kingdom. That still needs time to be completed. Before then, I would have you participate in our ancient tradition. Ah, the Colosseum. You'd have us fight for sport? That's my type of diplomacy. V? Or wait, who was saying that? Jeez, I keep getting confused. If your people best are brave warriors, then we might be in a real pickle. Your knights will face off in glorious combat, and then I shall decide. You won't let me join them? I would like for you and I to discuss some other matters as the fight goes on, if you don't mind. Leave it to us, my queen. We'll do well. They'll see we're not joking around. It's been a while since a public smackdown. You will find the Colosseum around the residential district of our kingdom. Do not dally, your kingdom is against the clock, after all. We'll start the ceremony shortly after you arrive. I hope you can provide a good show. My apologies, Team Snakemouth, but I will be counting on you. Do not fail. I see that crystal berry hiding back there. You can count on us, your majesty. Let's go to the Colosseum. Man, I just went there. If you'd have just let me do it earlier, we could have avoided all of this. Thanks for the free crystal berry, though. Just kind of had that hanging out at your feet. Was kind of thinking maybe that banner would be a discovery. Phew, that was a lot of talking. Had to get a deep breath after that one. I don't know, I found recently that I have a harder time, like, Sometimes I feel like I can't get a full breath. I do talk really fast though, so that might be what it is. I don't know why I just checked my medals. Oh yeah, didn't I get 3 more medal points? I did. I suppose now I could start putting Berry Finder on when we get in wild encounters. Were you here before? Nero. Oh yeah, you're that, like, Romeo and Juliet character, basically. Or at least that's what it sounds like, given what I know so far. Alright, the Colosseum. This is what I wanted to compete in anyway. Alright, Glitz Pit, what you got for me? I also heard that there is, in fact, a cooking area here. It's apparently in the hotel. And it's just a microwave. So why don't we go in there and cook some of our food up before we go into the Colosseum? I'm not sure if they're going to allow us to use items or not, but hopefully they do. I didn't mean to go to the roof. Whoopsie doopsie. Oh wait, have we actually... Did we ever go to the roof here? I don't think we did. I noticed that though. Huh. Yeah, we never went to the roof in that area. Well, hello, lore book. I'm off to investigate those mysterious moth flies. Should be back before dinner. Huh. Who is that character? Well, that's interesting. Got a lore book from here. I don't know how it ended up all the way over here, but oh well. Ah, so yeah, there's the microwave. So that's why I didn't see it. I just never came in this place. I came all the way from the Golden Settlement. It wasn't fun getting lost in the Forsaken Lands, but it was worth it to see everything the city has to offer. The city is nice and all, but I wish it was less gray, you know? Yeah, I kinda get that as well. Oh, new roommates? That machine over there can combine items if you want. Doesn't taste as good as something prepared by a chef, but gets the job done. Wonder if there's actually any difference quality-wise. Let's cook a squash. No. What do we get from just cooking a squash? A squash puree. What exactly does that do? Restores 2 TP and gradually restores 2 TP for some turns. Okay. So it's basically just a small upgrade to the squash. Okay, I did write some squash plus flour and squash plus a defense boosting item. I mean, I could buy a defense boosting item and mix it with one of the squash I have left. Is that really worth doing right now? I guess. I guess it is. Why not? We're learning, we have the recipe written down, so might as well take full advantage of it, I suppose. Alright. Need a defense boosting item. Probably you? Yeah. Probably you. 20 berries. Jeez, that's a lot. Oh well, we can get berries super easily now, so it's not that big of a deal to spend some berries on some items. Oh yeah, it's just a Motiva poster. I was like, wait, what's that examinable? I still kind of like this area, even if it is a bit depressing at times, with the grayness and the boring and the people being made to work a lot. Alright, shell ointment and squash. Please be the correct recipe. No. Fantastic. It said a defense boosting item. I guess there's another one? Maybe it just means a burly berry. It'd be nice if they just made it so that all defense boosting items work, but I guess I understand. Oh wait, why did I just leave? I wanted to cook up these honey drops. Be right back. Alright, here we are back. I just went ahead and made some glazed honeys. And I guess we can take the weak stomach medal off now, since we don't need it anymore. Because we have a, what's it called? Of course, I guess going into this battle, I don't really want to go in with my boss setup. Because it's probably going to be a series of fights rather than just one big fight. So I probably don't want to go in with that setup. Maybe we can experiment with something else. Why don't we look at what we got? I mean, all of those pretty much stay on at all times, but let's go ahead and take all the poison stuff off. No, don't put that on. Alright, so what could we do? I could go with the ADBP enhancer. Oh yeah, Mighty Pebble can come off as well. I could do all these reflection things on Leif. That might be a kind of fun one to go with. I think I want TP Core on. Maybe put Leaf Cloak on Leif. I mean, honestly, I just don't have a lot of other good things I would want. I could put the Buzzos on, I guess. Because I imagine these count as fights. Boost an ally's attack by 1, but also reduce their defense by 1. I think we could do some pretty interesting things with that. Yeah, why don't we try something a bit crazy? So let's put Leaf Cloak on V. And let's take off back support, put on Power Exchange. And damn, it would be really nice if I could put on either Heavy Throw or the ADBP enhancer. Nah, we need to put that on. That's just too good. Maybe I could take off Poison Needles for it. Or one of these TP cores. But then I would just be left with 2 odd metal points. I always need more TP. You know what, let's just take off Poison Needles. Let's go with that. And what else could we put on? Heavy Throw? No, that doesn't seem like it'd be too terribly useful. Heal Plus? No. Could put... No, I don't have enough TP for favorite one. Man, this is hard to choose. You know what, let's just put Break on. Because that just increases V's damage. So we're actually going to go with a V build for once. Let's see how it works for us. Yeah, the Yan Kingdom Knight's a bit scrawny, out of shape. Excuse me? It's whatever. Everyone's looking forward to a new challenger. You ready to go? You'll do 3 straight fights. Alright, please cross through the left door. I place a bet on you for kicks and giggles, so good luck. If I give you some berries, can you bet higher and pay me later? No. Aww. That would have been nice. Okay, maybe that is her thorax. I thought it was just a cushion at first, but no, that's her butt. My dear workers, scientists, termites of every kind. Today is a battle unlike those you're used to seeing. The honor of our kingdom is on the line. These foreign knights claim they can best our best of the very best. Boo, get 'em soldiers, no, wow. And what better way to test that claim than with the ancient tradition of our ancestors? A good old public fisticuff. Woo, yeah, fists. As technologically advanced as they are, they still have like a Colosseum and apparently get off to violence. Interesting. How many rounds will they get through, I wonder? Without further ado, let's begin. From the left gate, V the Bee, Kabbu the Beetle, and Leif the Moth. Team Snake Mouth. Oh yeah, and our Chomper. Can't forget the Chomper. We should have picked another name. Didn't expect us to get famous. It fits us perfectly. Focus on the battle. We'll do awesome, like always. Now, from the right gate, let's warm up our visitors, shall we? They shall face fierce beasts from the Forbidden Lands. That's not too scary. Now, battle! Yeah, really, that's honestly not too scary. Well, let's see. How about a heavy strike to start out? Of course, Kabbu doesn't do as much damage now, but he still does pretty good damage. And we get a TP refunded. Leif, why don't you just give your turn to Kabbu, so Kabbu can go ahead and finish this enemy off. There we go. And you... Oh, wow. Yeah, I guess that is an ADP ability, the Needle Toss. Huh. That could be really strong with the ADBP enhancer on. Alright, well... I missed one. That is big damage, though. Alright, I like that. I could see this working out. Ooh, 4 damage on her. I mean, I expected this, but that's still pretty high. But it's fine, we're gonna go ahead and finish this first bout pretty easily. Hopefully the rest of them go the same way. And hopefully there's not, like, a crazy hard boss at the end or something. Got a whopping 1 XP. Child's play. Woo, V, Kabbu, Leif, yeah! Wow, you guys really turned quickly. First you were like, oh, kick their ass, knights, but now you're like, oh man, they're so cool, they beat up 2 monsters from right outside our backyard. Child's play indeed, it's time for our second act. You will now face Cross and Poi, the bravest of our border guards. Oh, you poor people are about to be put down. Whoa, is that a crossbow? Excuse me? We don't use lethal weapons in this game. Well, it's nice to see you again. We won't go easy on you. Give it your all. It was your trust that got us this far. We will honor you with a good fight. Yeah, let's go. Can I just point out, why is the swordsman in the back and the crossbowman up front? Just seems like a bad idea. But, whatever. So, the problem here being, we actually need to ID both of you. So, I think with Leif, I'm going to try and freeze you both. And we'll see how that goes. Well, I froze one of you, that works. And now, unfortunately I can't switch V into the front. I was going to do that for the damage boost, but let's just go ahead and have Kabbu examine. Even though it's a waste of his potential. Our apologies, Poi. We know you're just doing your job. Everyone, watch out for his sword and cannon. We must fight with honor. Alright. Needle toss, needle pincer. I think I'm just gonna do this one. Even though the action command on that one's a little tough, in all honesty. Ooh. Yeah, that was really powerful. And you're gonna do nothing. No, you don't. You like that spiky posterior? And now I would like to examine you as well. So if you would kindly get frozen again. Or not. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it, huh? Tornado toss on the back. There we are. That is some pretty good damage. And let's just do a regular attack with Kabbu. Oh wait, I was supposed to examine. Oh well, this character's gonna live for a little bit longer. Ow. 5 damage is actually a lot. Please don't do that. Kinda wanna see if we could Frigid Coffin you again. Especially considering you have an attack buff. So if you would kindly succumb to the freeze cheese, thank you. And now I will spy on you. While you're encased in ice. It's like I'm studying an experiment. I'm sorry, Cross. We never meant to drag you into this. Everyone, watch out for his crossbow. We must give them a worthy battle. Sure thing. Now, one more tornado toss. Should finish you off, assuming I get all the action commands, which I did. Was that enough? Barely. Cool. Now do nothing. And we just wail on you. And that will be it. It's interesting having V be kind of the crux of my plan this time around. I like it though. There we go. We get a pretty fat heal out of that as well. Incredible. Please forgive us for having to beat you up. It's all in good sport. Wow, they beat Poi, even Cross? No way. So you have some skill. Oh my, dear, Poi and Cross are not easily beat. Whatever. You're not claiming victory so easily. Now you will face a captured creature that instills fear in the most hardened veteran. Oh, are you sure? Unleash the primal weevil. Didn't we already fight one of these? Oh, is that why they brought this thing back? We have to have a rematch with it? Oh, he doesn't know, huh? We've got to beat it again? No, no, no. What a dull show, don't you all think? My dear public deserves better, so much better. That voice, is that... she's... Oh boy. That's right, it's me, your one, your only, the most loved in the termite kingdom. Ooh, I like this music. Mathiva. Oh, it's Mathiva. Oh, her voice is as smooth as ever. Sup? What are you doing here? No way we'd let you steal any queen's graces. When I heard you were coming, just had to crash this party. What do you think? What do you gain from making this harder for us? Yeah, we're on the same team. This show is to prove the enemy's strength, but also your strength, Team Snakemouth. If we defeat you, we'll show we're superior to you. And then the queen's gonna have to tag us along. This is ridiculous. You realize you could be dooming us all? What if the Termite King loses trust in the Queen? What if you lose to the Wasp King without our help? Have you gone completely, utterly insane? Have you lost all intelligence? Yikes, you're overthinking this way too much. The Ant Kingdom's way better in our hands than with you losers. Alright, Gary. We have saved your life before, you witch. Whoa, Kabbu's angry. I said we'd never speak of that again. Zasp, you've helped us many times. Can't you talk some sense into her? Don't misunderstand. I'm not doing this only for Mathiva. Although it's a pretty big reason. I want the Primal Weevil back. Just shut up and fight, you cowards. Let's get the crowd wild and cheering. Mathiva, Mathiva! Team Snakemouth. Yeah. Hehehe, I agree. Anything to see Mathiva perform. How serendipitous. I'm looking forward to this. The fight starts now. Alright, so they're slightly tankier. Luckily we already have the My Deed, so we don't need to worry about doing that. Let's see if we can go ahead and start off with a freeze cheese on our good friend Zasp here. Yeah, you can block it all you want. Well, actually, it looks like it worked, so good job. So... Mathiva probably needs to go first. I don't really want to use a ton of TP, though. So let's just kind of bide our time here. Oh yeah, you get charged from me hitting Mathiva, don't you? That's unfortunate. I think we're still fine, though. I don't really think you two are that difficult, in all honesty. Wow, I just did 5 damage to you. You're kind of a wimp, Zasp. And that's all you got, huh? Okay, oh! Okay, that's a lot of attacks, I'll give you that. You're gonna boost his defense, huh? Well, maybe the freeze cheese will work this time. No. Alright, that was my plan. And it didn't work. Unfortunate. And I have this mistake that I can't even use now. Let's use a Shroom on Kabbu. We honestly don't have a lot of HP healing items. So this is a little dangerous. I think we want to go ahead and use a Crispy Donut. Alright, go get him, Chompy. Aw, you failed. Not that it really would have done anything anyway. Ow. That was actually kind of spooky. Okay, can the freeze cheese work now? This is the 3rd time. I know Zasp isn't immune to it. There we go. That's what we needed. So now Kabbu can... And I don't want him to attack, really. And there's no items we really need to use. Although I suppose I could use, like, a squash. Actually, that's my last squash. I don't want to use that. Might just give my turn to V, in all honesty. Ooh. That QuickTime event, or, like, action command, scares me every single time. Alright, just give your turn to V again. And we're gonna do some more damage with Tornado Toss. Boom. Still a lot of damage. And you're gonna do nothing. For obvious reasons. Wow, I keep perfect blocking that. Her attacks are pretty scary though, just because they can attack the back line. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Actually, I probably should have healed with Leif. Well, I don't really have any healing items, like I said. We do need some more glazed honey, though, so I guess Kabbu's gonna do it. He still has boosted attack for one more turn, but I think we're gonna be able to take Mothiva out pretty quickly. They'd be even more embarrassed about losing if they knew that I did this after switching out, like switching up my entire build. Okay, that hurt him quite a bit, actually. I'll give you that. Now, if you would so kindly get frozen. Again, please. I would appreciate it. I did the action command wrong. You know, that makes it kind of hard to freeze him. Alright, well at least I got that one, so Mothiva's down. Zas by himself will do a lot of damage, but that's about it. I am quite terrified of that increased attack, though. I'm not going to lie. So... why don't we... Should I attack or should I use a crispy donut to make sure that we have a good amount of TP? Let's just attack for now, I think. He might kill us. In all honesty, he might. With that increased attack, yeah, and he's doing the really spooky attack as well. Yep. And I don't have that revival item. I am definitely not going to risk trying to put him to sleep. If this freeze doesn't work, I might give my turn to Leif with V to see if we can get another shot at it. But at the same time, if I did Tornado Toss with V and got all of them, whoever lived could finish him off next round. Alright, let's examine this a little bit. No healing items. I have a Numbnail Dart, but I don't think that would work. I could do a Tornado Toss with V. I could give my turn to Leif and hope that I get the freeze, although who knows if that would work. I think if he uses that attack where he hits 3 times, I think we're dead. I could have also swapped somebody to the front, and they would have done 1 extra damage, so that was my mistake there. I forget you can just move Kabbu's corpse out of the way. I think we're just gonna go for damage. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, as long as I didn't choke on that, that's a lot of damage. If only you did 1 more. That's not good. Okay, it was only 1 attack. Whew. Alright, well. V, you're the star of this show, so go ahead and do the honors. Boom. A bit closer than I would have liked, but we had no healing items, and this was a new build that I was trying out, so... Herc. Thiva. Is this enough for you? Come on, just drop it. I'm not even tired yet, you better get up. Grr. Fine, whatever, I give up, you win. Are you happy now? I concede, Team Snakemouth. Today you're better than us. What a pathetic end. Mothiva v Kabbu Leif. Why'd that random person say Mothiva? What an incredible battle. Bugaria holds so much strength. I mean, humph, not a bad showing. Heh. Oh my dear. Oh ho ho, thank you everyone, we're all the best, aren't we? Make sure to come to my next show, you'll get even closer to me. Team Snakemouth. Whoops, guess there's a new hot band in town. What the? I can't believe they're cheering for you. Justice is quite popular with the crowd. Maybe termites just have awful taste. Ugh, yeah, that's a great way to gain fans, insult them. Mothiva, you'll always have your true fans, like me. Come on, everybody, say my name one more time. V Kabbu Leif Mothiva. This concludes today's battle. Team Snakemouth, please meet us back at the Royal Chamber. Theatrics aside, there are serious things to discuss. You fought well. We shall see you there. Grumble, stupid crowd. We'll go on ahead. No weird tricks. Just shut up. I don't want to hear you ever again. Bye. Poor you. I feel so tired, but we did it. No time for the inn. Let's get going to the palace. I mean, we don't need to go to the inn anyway. Apparently they healed us after that fight, so that was nice of them. Alright, bit of a weird episode, as a lot of it was just preparation to go to the Colosseum. Although I suppose we did have that cutscene, so... Regardless, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time.